Hi all, welcome back to this channel. My name is Sai Siddharth and in this channel I'll be doing drawing tutorials, origami tutorials and much more. Today we'll be attempting to draw Captain America holding mjolner. Okay, so let's get right into it. So for this tutorial you will need a pencil, a paper, eraser and different types of black ink pens for inking later on. If you ever wonder about the tools that I use, I have a link in the description for all of them. So let's start. As usual, we'll be starting off with drawing the face. Pay close attention, you guys. It's going to be pretty difficult. Right, let's start. So first, as usual, let's draw the circle for the head. Just make it clear. Okay, so beginning with a circle, right? So it doesn't just have to be a perfect circle, just a circle. Okay, so let's next find the center line. Just a second. So, but before that, let's just do the jaws quickly. Yeah. Okay, so the center line is not exactly vertical; it's sort of slanting. So just zoom in and show you very slightly. So that's the center line. So both these lines should be mirror imaging that, and then right here, that's a good point. Okay, and then the jaws. Okay, so that's pretty good. Let's keep going. So just a second. He is going to be looking sort of down or facing the camera, but just facing a bit down. So let's try to bring that effect. Small jaws and the chin. Chin should be pretty wide because he has the mask on, the helmet, protective gear. Right, so that's it. We got our head. So actually, let me just zoom out and show you. It's pretty slanting, the center line and the head. Right, now let's move on to the neck. Pretty small neck, just right there, and you can see a bit right here. Okay, and now the collateral bone right there, the trapezius muscles. So this one is small and this one is long. That's how it is when you see it from this perspective. Right, so pretty small again. Okay, so the anatomy is really important. That is the basic shape. You have to get that right, or else it won't look like Captain America. Okay, so now you got that. Now, from this perspective, the first thing is the shoulders. So let's do that. So you don't have to worry about the left hand, the wrist, and the other things because the shield will be covering it. Okay, so oops, made a mistake. So starting from here, just an oval about the size of an head, but not exactly. Size of the circle. Okay, so that's good. Right, now let's begin with this part right here, a bit before here. So just zoom in. Okay, so from here it goes out like this and just comes in like that. So that's that. Okay, now imagine the back of the body coming like this, and it will just go right here like that. Okay, so this is the side, so don't worry about that. This is the main part. This is the chest, so this is just the side. Okay, so somewhat right there. Okay, now we're gonna divide this into two equal halves. That is the center line. Actually, it's like, imagine like two squares, so it has to be two squares. Mine is not two squares, it's sort of like two rectangles, but that's okay. So this line is curved a bit. Okay, now after that, let's draw the shield. So be careful guys, the shield is pretty tricky. Just a second. It should be like an oval, if I'm not wrong. So you can see that I'm leaving a bit of gap right here. So it covers most of the body, not most, pretty much. Okay, so just a second. Right, so I know it looks weird right now, but it's because of that perspective. This will make it, kind of better. Imagine that this is the center line and this is this way, right there. So now you can get an idea. The star will come out like that, somewhat there. But I'm not going to be drawing it now. I'll be doing it in the detailing time. Right, so nice. Let's keep going. So the body comes down. That much is good, I'd say. So now let's just close it right there so you can see a bit. So it just goes in. So right, center line, don't forget it. So you can see that center line is a bit lean towards. It's not leaning. It's more off to this side than this side. Okay, so let me just. Yep, now it's better. This line should be straight. Oops. Okay, now right here, just a small circle, or even better, just a curve for now, and then just a straight line like that. Let me tell you why I'm doing that. It's sort of like the padding for the shoulder. So just where the bottom of this meets the line here, and like this. So that's for the triceps and the biceps. Okay, right, and just that, and you can see the elbow coming from here, not from here, a bit down, like that. So that's a good design. Okay, right, so that's good. I will just have it just like that. Now let's move on to the belt. So the belt is right there and there. Okay, so that's it. No more changes. So we'll be ending our drawing right there. Okay, so no need for more details. So that much is enough. So that's good. And the center line, just follow it. Okay, now let's just draw the star. It's sort of, no, let's not draw the star right now. Complicate things. Okay, so our basic anatomy is finished, but not yet for the right hand where you will be holding the mjolner. Okay, now let's move on to the details for the face. Zooming in, yeah. Alright, so first of all, erase the line. Okay, so pay a lot of attention, guys. It's gonna be difficult. Just a small warning. Alright, so now let's find the nose. But before that, let's make the chin more like a robotic, because he has that mask. Okay, so two lines, yes, two lines like this, and one line like that, and pretty thick right there. Okay, and now kind of like an hexagon right there. Okay, so and then just curve this thing. Don't make it like too straight. Curve it. Okay, and then right here, 3 dots. 1, 2, 3, and then one center line like that. Alright, now let's go right here to the nose. Just to the bottom of the curve, just approximate it. The nose will come right there, just a slightly below. Okay. Just a second. Take your time. The face is really important. That's what makes Captain America look like Captain America. So I'm telling again and again. So it doesn't have to look like Chris Evans. Just try to make like a feeling of Captain America. That's what's more important. Okay, don't draw the nostrils, the black dots for them. That will make it pretty bad. And like that. And now let's draw the mouth. So right here, 2 lines, small lines. Okay, and then slightly below, pretty wide mouth, like that. So just perfect it. Take your time, take your time. Go one line like that. So you can see that he's kind of looking down, because when the eye line comes below and the ears are sort of up, it kind of creates a perspective as if it's looking down the character. Okay, so 2 lines like that. So that's it. That's good for now. Now let's just draw the cheekbones. 2 lines like that, just really slightly, because we can't see it that much. Alright, now let's move on to the mask. So the mask, it's pretty tricky, the edges and everything, so try to make it as close as possible. Okay, so it starts really near to the nose, like that, like just like a V but with a flat in the top, an upside down V. Alright, so imagine that this line goes like that, this line goes like that. Okay, so you can see it, right? Now, one line going up, one line going up. Just getting an idea of where things should be. Okay, so 2 lines like that. And so this is going to be our eye line. And now just make it as though it's meeting. So that's not the Captain America face, I know. Let's keep modifying it. Right, so right now, one line like that. Okay, so now it goes sort of out. It sort of creates like a rectangle right there. So you can see, right? Let me just show you. Yeah, just like that. Okay, let me just focus. Yeah, alright, now here also like that, same thing. Okay. Okay, so the bottom of this is kind of curved. Okay, and now let's just draw like that. So we're going to be squaring off the forehead and that part. So, but before that, let's just do the eyes quickly. Okay, so that's good. So 1 down, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So it's kind of funny right now, but that's completely fine. We'll just do quickly some modifications. So just a second. Okay, so that's good. Same thing here. So the holes for the eyes are pretty long, so this will create the effect. It's completely fine if it doesn't look like Captain America. So just keep on doing it. Alright, so that's good. Now for time for the eyes. So the eyes, just a second. Trying to perfect it. Okay, now it's time for the eyes. So I'll just show you how the eyes come. But okay, change of mind. 2 lines like that, and just one more line like that. Okay, and then curve it like that. Okay, so 2 lines like this, there, and then an A. Okay, so inside is a small triangle. Hope you can see it. Okay, that's for America, Captain America. Okay, so it's sort of like the eyebrows. Right now for the sides, so as I told, square them off, cut off the unnecessary spots. Right now, just another trapezium, sort of like that. The comic version, there will be like wings of Pegasus right there, but that's not how it's in the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So we're drawing, technically this is Captain America from Endgame, or worthy Captain America, as he is able to lift the hammer. Okay, so let's make him look a bit worthy. Right, so it looks weird right now, but that's because without the eyes it looks like that. Okay, now the eyes, let me just show you. good. Now the eyes, it's time for the eyes. So right there, let me just show you right here how it's gonna be. It's gonna be like this, somewhat like this. It's gonna be like this, yeah. It's gonna be like that, but way smaller, microscopic. But imagine that this is the top of that line. Okay, so it's gonna be like right there. It's gonna be there. Okay, so just keep looking at that and try to draw it. Okay. Okay, so one eye completed. Time for the other eye. Sorry, but I just like to rotate the paper. Not like, it's more comfortable. Okay, so just like we did, a small line but going here, flat here. And there you go. You've got your Captain America. God's righteous man, as Ultron said in Age of Ultron. Okay, now. Yeah, so there you go, that's your Captain America. It came out pretty well for me. Second. Yeah. Okay, tell in the comments how your face came out. So, yeah. Okay, so anyways, let's just keep going. So we are almost finished. Now he's pretty old, you know, like he's 98 or 99 years old. Because of that super serum they gave him, he's still living. So he will be having a bit of wrinkles, not too much because he is young. He is Chris Evans. Alright, so remember the top is curved. Right, so that's pretty good. That's for the head. Right, so the cheekbones, as I told, they're not too much needed. Just a bit. Okay, so that's good. Let's keep going. Right now, next all we have is the shield, the hammer, but let's try to attempt this part. Okay, so just a second. Erasing all the others. Yeah. Okay, so one line up, flat, one line straight down, one line just like this, just slanting again, one longer line like this, one line like this, and one line like this, and one just like draw a rectangle sort of thing like that, and just continue drawing that. Okay, and now just a second. Okay, so that's good. So let's continue. Right, so now we've done that. Let's just go with the collar. So starting from here, it kind of goes out of the neck and goes behind. Okay, so same thing, but this time it sort of enlarges as it goes outside, and just join that. Alright, now same thing here, just these are like sort of like paddings. Okay, so kind of 3 dimension to it, give it a, right, so 1, 2, 2 lines coming out like that. Now where this line is supposed to go, oops, sorry, yeah, so this line is supposed to be right there. Okay, so now let's draw one more line. So this time it's going to be from here till here, just like it's like it's his backpack for carrying this. There's sort of like a mechanism at the back of his body, at the back of the suit. Right, now 2 lines coming in, so, yeah, like that. And now the middle, it sort of like creates a rectangle right in the middle. So just enlarge that like that. So give it like the 3-dimensional feel to it. Kind of it's like going outside of it and going to the back. Right in the middle, 2 rectangles. one inside another. So that's kind of like the buckle for the strap. Okay, now just don't so this one is like don't nothing, just right like that. So that's what I wanted. It sort of goes out like that. Okay, so thick line, small line. So you can see the differentiation right there. Right, now let's just continue. So same thing on this side, but you don't see it that much, just a bit like that. Okay, and then two buckles, two rectangles, sorry, one inside another. So alright, that's good. Now what you have to do is just one line going out, going up, and then just double that. Okay, so same thing right here, from the collar this time, from the collar till there, and just double that. So we're kind of giving it the depth. It's like another sort of padding for the armor. Okay, so before that let me just find, yeah, okay, so that's good. And now padding again, coming out, going in like that. Okay, so across this you don't see it that much, so just double that. Alright, so good, so far so good. Next, it's just a second. Alright, so now we're going to be drawing a star right in the middle, a bit up. Okay, so right here. So just draw a star like you would like somewhat put a star in your hand if you're like a good person, like that. Kind of like that kind of, yeah, like that. And now just make it more perfect. So the perspective is, let's put the star different. Let's come from this point, curve, go out, come down, and go to the top. Okay, so that's good. So that's the star. Now just erase the star a bit, and now just from that use your just slightly use that as a reference, and then you create another star. So there you go, that's a star. So it's going to be equal on all sides. Now find the center point, and I want you to connect all these points. Okay, like that. And then just double them, sort of giving them depth. Alright, now we're going to be doubling this star, the outline of the star, that's better. Okay. Alright, now just do it lightly. Okay, now, and the edges, just cut them off like that with points, and then at these points at the bottom, flat line, and the other places it's just like usual. Alright, now one line going right, one line going like that, one line, and now just double that line right above. Okay, so now let's do the next padding. So okay, oops, sorry, forgot the thing. So for the bottom, don't cut it off. Okay, right, so far so good. Now from here and from here, start it like that, and go, and go, and till there, and till there, like that. So that's that. Okay, now what I am doing is, that's like a padding, that's okay. So just connect that and connect this. So as you can see, I just erased the center line right there, and I made this. Okay, so let me just show you. Alright, now right above, some wrinkles, that's like for the shirt he has on the insides. Okay. Alright, so it's good. Next, let's move down. So this is like, he has multiple layers of padding. So the first layer, the second layer, this is. Okay, just under it and just connect it like that. One line like that. Yeah. Okay, now comes the difficult part. This part it's pretty tricky, but let's first figure out the shoulder. So the shoulder padding, it's sort of like an hexagon, not equal in all sides. These two sides are equal. Okay, and now just draw an A. So we're just simplifying it, you guys. So even better, just a second. Just draw a circle. Inside that, draw an A and just increase this line. Okay. Alright, now one line like that. Okay, so that's good. And now right here, one line like that, and then two lines like that right here. Okay, and then 1 and 2. So that's it. Okay, now let's start by doing a pattern that's like a grid on his, sort of like a grid. Yeah. Okay, so first diagonal lines that head from the top left to the bottom right. Okay, like that. And now the opposite way, from the top right to the bottom left. Alright, so that's good. Okay, so as you can see, I have not done it here, I've just done it in that part. Right, so same thing here. Try to make the lines as equal as possible, equidistant. Okay. Alright, so just one line there. And now, okay, just a second, yeah. So again padding, but this time you just see a part of it, like this, like that, and just double the bottom line right there. And now again crisscross patterns. Try to keep it equidistant from each other. Okay, sorry about that. Alright. Right, so now like that. Okay, now he has sort of like a buckle right here, but you don't see the buckle, you just see the strap. Okay, so I want strap like that, and just some wrinkles on it. After that, and that's it. That's for the arm. Okay, now. Alright, now let's do the shield next. The shield is tricky, pretty much. First get a proper outline, just like we did for this star. We're going to be doing it right here, but this time it's going to be pretty tricky because it's not just facing towards the camera, it's like facing that side, so you have to get the perspective right. I am not using it as a reference, I'm just going directly about it. Okay, so you might, if you want, you use that as reference. Right, so that's good. Now the circle, one just around it, just like an oval, sorry, like that. Now this one, it's more far away from the before circle, but when it comes here, it's more near. So that's how it will be when it's perspective. Okay, so the longest points are, you can guess, this point and this point. So that's why we did that. Right, so again, long enough. Then this comes close. Alright, now just do the outline for the shield. Make it as smooth as you can. I'll be doing the smoothness when I'm inking it. Again, if you want to know the tools that I use, I have a link in the description for it. Okay, so that's good. So yeah, let me just zoom out, and that's good. Alright, next let's continue with the buckle right here for center. Right, so the buckle, square here, here. Okay, next is the 3 dimensions. Okay, so it's like that, and right in the middle, yeah, like that, coming in, going like that, coming in like that. So kind of like that shape. Okay, and he has a buckle right here, but we don't see that much of it, just that much. That's nice. Let me just show you. Yeah, right, so and then right here, just a line like this and a dot. Okay, a dot right there. Right, so now, so he doesn't have anything here, so just 2 lines like that, and right till here there's 2 lines. Here you just see some of it, but not most of it. Just a tiny mini part. Oops, sorry. Okay, let's keep going. I'm really sorry you guys. I by mistake deleted the video that I just did for the other part, so I have just done a rough figure for the rest of the body. So after I finished thinking only, I discovered that I had deleted the video. So we just have this part, the arm to do, so sorry for that. So let's keep going. Yeah. So it's just a rough figure. So this was the main one, so we just have to do this part and the hammer. Okay, so let me just start. Right, so wristband, inside it is a rectangle, two or some, it's like a cloth. So you know, like how a cloth is, it's kind of, there's a lot of wrinkles. So there's one design like that, double that line. Okay, and then there's 2 lines like that, it's like a strap. Okay, so you know this part, so there's some wrinkles here and there. Okay, now divide this part into 4s, so just 3 lines, and then just sort of start by dividing them into fingers, and then right where this line curves, we need to like this part, the part is holding it like this. Imagine like this is how you're seeing it. So this part is just the cloth cuts off from this part, so that's what we have to like. You have to give it like, I'll show you. It's easier. So yeah, like that. You can see right here, like that. So okay, so that's what I did, and then after that I just gave a nail to the thumb, and that's it. So just some more wrinkles here, there. Okay, so I just have this aside. So this is what we're going to be doing now, this part. So center line, so this is just the rough one, this is the real one, the one that we have been doing. Okay, so now 2 lines parallel to that, coming in, coming down, going out, coming down, and then like that. So it's sort of like an arrow, if you can understand, and then an octagon right there, a square right here, okay, and then an isosceles trapezium right here, and then just outline it again. So it's just like these designs keep repeating on them and again, and the octagon has a diagonal like that. Okay, and then inside this, just draw lines exactly where it changes direction. Okay, like that, octagon. Okay, and then square, and then isosceles trapezium. Okay, right. Now I'm diagonal for that, and just outline it, and you don't see the rest of the figure like that. So let's come back to this part. Right, so as you can see, we have an octagon. Let's just remember like that, octagon, arrow, octagon. Now it's again arrow. So again, just do whatever we did there. So in, so oops, down, in, coming down, out, coming down, in. right? And then just draw lines wherever that meets, and that's finished. That's that. Okay, so we have that. Now all we have to do is mjolner. So you already know previously, just like a few minutes before, 4 minutes before actually, we finished everything. So we just have to do that now. So really sorry for that, forgive me. Okay, so handle, one line like that. Okay, alright, now let's do this part. So imagine this goes really long like that, like he's holding a torch. Okay, one line like that, one line like that. Okay, and then another line like that, and another line like that. So totally 4 lines. Now what we have to do is connect these 2 lines there. Okay, so oops, sorry about that. Just extend them really long. So okay, right where you can find this as the center, 2 lines like this and like this. So I'm just going to be cutting off these spots. So there you go, you have your top of the hammer. Alright, now here is a triangle, again a edge, okay, and just you see that, and then it comes down, it comes like this and flat again. Okay, so like that. Alright, so now just give it more shorten that length, right? So 2 lines like that, 2 lines like that. E3 the Dwarf really he designed this hammer in a really weird way, but it works good actually for Thor, if you're Thor. So this is doing V's, a bunch of V's, as you can see, and right here there's this column, there's the column like this, right there, yeah, like that. Okay, so like that, and then you just don't see anything else. Okay, you could put this symbol, that's how it is on mjolner, but I won't be putting that. I would be doing this, and after that there is this 2 lines out, up and down. Okay, so like that. Alright, so as you can see that the hammer is slightly, the handle is slightly this way because that's the way it looks from that perspective, this perspective. Okay, so let me just erase all the lines. Okay, so that's good. Just a second. So this looks pretty weird. Alright, so there you go, you have the hammer. So there you go, 7 minutes earlier, that is after when I messed up in the video. We did the head, we did the body, we did the shield, yet we didn't do this part, but we did the buckle, I mean the belt, we did this part, shoulder, so all we have this part. So imagine there's some buckles right here, you already drew it I guess. Okay, now, alright, 1 line coming down, going in, 2 lines like that. Okay, and then 1 line like this outside of that line. After that, 2 lines coming out like this, and then 2 lines coming out like this. And then just this line goes like that. Okay, so that's it, you guys. So thank you for watching. I don't know how to say this. I really messed up. Sorry for that inconvenience. Okay, so don't see that. This is the real one. This is just the dummy that I did to show this part and this part how to do it. Alright, here's the real one. Right, so hope it came out good for you. It came out really well for me. So thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video. Like, share and subscribe. So if you want to see my latest video, click right here to see it. If you want to see my Iron Man Mark 46 tutorial, again from Avengers Civil War, this is from Avengers Endgame, click right here. To subscribe to my channel, click right here. So again, like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more.